Oh, you're watching Everfree Radio.
And now, Everfree Radio presents Stay Brony, my friends, with DustyKatt.
Hi guys, how you doing? Everybody ready for Halloween? Because I am. Yeah. But for some reason, I can't see you because my live stream monitor's not working. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing on camera. None. None at all. Screwy, am I okay? Do I look okay?
What the hell?
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
Yes. Awesome. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got this little, you know what? We're going to go with it. I don't care. We're going with it. This is a brand new setup for second season. Here we are downstairs in my living room. Isn't this nice? Beautiful with a fireplace and a rainbow dash and the ponies. It's going to be awesome. So, how you all doing this evening? I'm doing wonderful. Because I'm here in San Jose, California, with the beautiful sunshine, and we're only 3 days before I get on an airplane for LA, where I get to go to EQLA with one glittering pony who's running this whole show. So, glittering you there.
I'm here.
You're there. Awesome. You're actually working on a project right now for the show itself while we do this.
That's true.
That's why she's so busy. Busy. Not tweeting, not doing any of that stuff. We're just talking about Equestria LA while she actually does some secret stuff. That's going to be completely awesome. I know about it, but I ain't telling you. And she's not telling you either. So you just have to show up. So how you doing?
I'm doing great. How have you been?
I have been awesome. You know, I just sort of like growing out my hair a little bit.
Yeah, it looks good.
Doesn't it look good? I'm telling you, I might go with this. I might even bring this to LA, you know? See if I can get a producer to like hire me for like the 6 Jackson 5. You know? Something like that. How's the prep going? How's the prep going for the show? How's that going?
Prep is going good. We've really started crunching since Saturday. You know, just trying to get all the ducks in a row, but otherwise, things are going as planned and as scheduled.
As planned and as scheduled. That's awesome. So run down the list of everybody you got coming, other than like me. You know?
All right. So in no particular order.
None.
Lauren Faust,
Ooh.
Tara Strong, Andrea Libman,
Ooh.
Brenda Critchlow, Michelle Krieber, Megan McCarthy, Amy Keating-Rogers, Cindy Morrow, Will Anderson, and Emily Larson.
Wow.
We might have some special guests show up as well.
Special guests. Ooh. So surprise. Might be a surprise. Brenda Critchlow is the one that I really want to meet. So I'm really excited. She's going to be there both days, right?
Both days. And
Both
seems
days.
like everyone's really excited to meet her, and she's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the fans are going to love her.
I got some patches for her. So, yeah, our buddy Screw Loose, the patch pony, has been making patches for everything. In fact, here's an update. Remember last week I told you about patches that are going to be available from the shows, right? That you can buy. Well, check this out. Isn't that awesome? Yes, that's awesome. This will be available in the next few weeks, so we're finalizing that. So be on the lookout. I'll have some to show down at Equestria. So if you're going to be there, hit me up. I'll show it to you. So It's going to be awesome. Let's see. Events. Tell me a little bit about what we can expect on the event side. I mean, I know we're going to get signings and we're going to get, that kind of thing, a little bit of back and forth with the VAs and things like that. Tell us a little bit more about what we're going to be able to do at Equestria LA during the 2 days.
Well, we're going to have a full vendor hall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're actually having 2 vendor halls where, you're going to get Wheel of Fine and then all the regular vendors that if you follow DeviantArt, if you follow their Etsy page, stuff like that. We're going to have a charity auction on Sunday.
Okay.
That's going to help close out the convention.
Ish.
That's going to have items donated by Lauren Faust, Tara Strong, Andrea Livin. Basically, everyone that's coming is going to be donating something.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot of very, very talented community artists as well. They've been tweeting them out throughout the week that you may have seen here and there. We're also going to have a dance Saturday night. It's supposed to be pretty big. We're going to have Alex S., Eurobeat Brony, I think Foosgog is how you say it, Mike the Mike, and Silvahound.
Silva. It's going to be rocking.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be rocking.
rocking
I'm
party.
going to be jumping around like an idiot. So I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing on Saturday night. So do we have anything else, like any drawing panels or writers panels or things like that? What else we got?
Yes, so obviously there's going to be the voice actress panels on both days.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to have writer panels on both days. Sunday we'll have a Will Anderson panel.
Okay.
On Saturday we're going to have the Lauren Faust panel.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to have an artist panel by JJ, John Joseko, and...
Oops, wait. You said his name. I have to drink.
Oh.
Going with apple juice tonight instead of cider.
Well, that's probably good.
Yeah, because today was awesome for me because I got to go to the dentist and I got a root plane. Now, kids. Now, if you want to have beautiful teeth later in life, brush. Because you don't want to see this. You don't want to see this. Sitting in the chair, and you look up, and there's Colgate with a mask on and a great big hook that she's about to stick in your mouth and go, open wide! Yeah, that was my entire day. Let's take some Novocaine, which doesn't work, and then have Colgate over you going just scraping stuff off of your teeth. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, they're beautiful, clean, and happy now. But young kids, brush twice a day and floss because you don't want to be going through what I'm going through now. Because nasty. So you know what Colgate says? She says brush. So you brush because don't do it. I'm sorry, I was on a tangent. Again. I'm sorry.
Public service announcement.
Why aren't you brushing? Colgate will come find you. Toothpaste cannon time. Okay, what else we got going on? So I'm going early. I'm going to be down there Thursday night myself, and we're going to. If anybody gets down there early, come traipsing around Disneyland because we'll be bouncing all over the place down there. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Screwball and throw him on things he's never been on. So it's gonna be absolutely.
Sounds like a good time.
Absolutely, yeah. Screwy here, go do that. Because he's never been. I've been to Disneyland a number of times. He's never been to Disneyland.
Wow, really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're really gonna do that?
Absolutely. I'm taking you and I'm chucking you on stuff that it's like, the only thing down there I haven't seen is the Cars exhibit. Like the new Cars.
Oh, that's supposed to be fantastic.
Supposed to be good. So we're gonna check that out. Apparently. Let's see. So we're having this at the big, huge Anaheim Convention Center, which is right across the street, right from Disneyland.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about the venue.
So the venue, we don't have the entire convention center. There's actually going to be a couple other events going on at the same time, but we'll be on the second level.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be occupying 2, 4. We're going to be occupying 8 of their rooms.
Ooh.
And then we're also going to be occupying a room or 2 rooms. Sorry about that. I'm actually at the shop, so people run in and out, make noise. We're gonna have 2 rooms also at the Hilton. So we're kind of splitting it between
Spread out a
2
little bit.
venues, but they're literally like 30 feet apart. So it's not going to be a big old walk back and forth.
Yeah, that's cool.
But very
And-
close to a lot of food, a lot of nice hotels, Disneyland, great nightlife at Downtown Disney.
Oh yeah,
So
downtown
there's stuff
Disney.
to do.
Yeah. Speaking of downtown Disney, Sunday night, there's a movie being shown. I hear.
Yes, there is.
Tell me a bit about it.
Well, the BronyCon documentary was being filmed in June for BronyCon, and we're going to be premiering it Sunday night after the convention at I believe it's the AMC in Downtown Disney.
Ooh. Big, huge red carpet thing. Nice.
Yeah, big deal. Lauren Faust is going to be there. Tara Strong's going to be there. John Delancey will be there.
I thought he wasn't going to be there.
Oh, have they changed? I'm not.
The last time I checked your website, it said he was not going to be there.
Okay, so he might not be there.
He
Then.
might not be there.
Oh, you know why? You're right. He has another convention that he's going to be at this coming up weekend.
That's what I thought. But I'm going to be there. I got my ticket. So
Yes, that's all that matters.
yes, I'm going to be there. So I'm in that movie, kind of supposedly. They keep telling me I'm in the movie, but it's like they don't show me anything. I don't see dailies. I don't see nothing. So it's going to be
Well,
a
one of our
big
staff
surprise to
members-
me.
One of our staff members is helping to edit that.
Oh, okay.
And yes, you are in the movie.
So awesome. Yeah. So it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I have no idea what they're doing with the footage they took of me, so it's gonna be a complete surprise to me. Either I'm awesome or I look like an idiot. One or the other. We'll see. Oh, let's see. So we're going 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. When do we open Saturday?
Saturday, we're opening at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. 10 a.m. Okay, so we go till the end of the concert, which is going to be what? 2? 2 in the morning?
Officially 11.
Officially 11. Ooh,
Officially 11.
officially. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then Sunday we open up again when? 10 again? Or
10
9?
again,
10
and
again.
then closing at 5.
Closing at 5. Okay, 10 to 5. And then, of course, we got the movie and everything else at Downtown Disney on Sunday evening. So, plenty to do down there. Even if you don't have a ticket to the show, you can come down and get a ticket to the movie on Sunday night to come down and watch. And I'm sure people will be coming in and out of the building, to go here and there. So, even if you don't have a ticket, there's still fun to be had in the area. So,
Oh, definitely.
oh, absolutely, come on down. Let's see what else. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that because that me and Screwy are going to be at Equestria LA, there will be no show next week. So make sure that you don't show up because we won't be here. And then let's see what else. Oh, hey, I want to talk about your horsey, Big
Sure.
Ben. Big Ben. How's Big Ben? How's he doing?
He's big and he's fluffy right now.
Big and he's fluffy. What kind of horse? Now, anybody, all my viewers do not know. Karen actually owns a horse, a real one, in real life. And what is he anyway? What kind of horse is he?
He's a quarter horse paint.
Quarter horse.
So he's a mix. But he's a gelding because he doesn't have any spots.
Oh.
So even though he's a paint, he doesn't have any spots. It's interesting.
I was wondering because I saw a picture of him. I was like, paint, huh?
Yeah, he's just solid red.
Solid.
He looks like Big Mac.
He does.
Blonde hair, red body.
Yeah, and he's huge for a quarter.
Yes.
Huge for a quarter horse.
He'd make you look tiny.
I know. I want to come down and take a ride. I want to come down. He's a riding horse, right?
He is, yes.
Oh, awesome! I would love to come down and see if he'll let me ride him.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe we'll get some epic footage for
Yeah, well, we
certain
talked
videos.
about it at
Yes,
the
we did.
Everfree.
Yes, we
So,
did.
yes.
So hopefully I can come
Should
down
happen.
in the spring and make that happen. What about you? If you go to Glittering Pony on DeviantArt, is it glittering underscore or glittering dash pony?
Glittering dash pony.
Glittering dash pony on DeviantArt, you will see this lovely lady's beautiful artwork. So, also an artist. Tell me a bit about your art. How long have you been doing the art thing?
Wow. I don't want to say the cliche forever, but I have been doing it since a pretty young age. and I'm all self-taught. I haven't taken any classes, and this is just an account strictly for ponies. I do have another account that's been dead for probably 5 years, where I posted things like makeup that I did, special effects makeup and all that kind of stuff. But mostly it's just, I haven't had a lot of time to draw art, but it seems like all I draw anymore is ponies.
It's ponies.
So might as well have an account for it.
I'm the same way. I'll have a thing where a month where I'll draw a bunch of stuff and then I'll go up and do something else. And it just depends on the inspiration of the day. Whether it's cars or bikes or ponies or whatever, comic books, whatever I'm doing at the time. So I completely understand that one. So are you doing your stuff with pen and ink or tablet or computer, or how do you go about your process?
Everything. I guess it just it's whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I'll sketch it down in, pencil and then scan it in and color it in Photoshop or Sci or Painter or whatever I happen to need to use at the time. And it also depends on what computer. I have some programs on some computers and not the other. And then sometimes I'll draw strictly digitally. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling like doing. Like if I'm doing other things or I'm busy, I can sketch, and if I can sit down in front of my computer, then I go digital. Sometimes me and Sibs will go back and forth and draw for each other.
Ooh.
So
jealous.
That's always been fun.
So jelly.
You got to ask her.
I know.
She's
so busy. I don't want to be imposing, because I'd love to have her on this program, but she's always on the train home at the time the show's on.
Well, maybe what we should do is I'll draw all the line work and she can color it for you.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Then I get one from both of you. That'd be awesome. Screwy.
What?
What do you... You're not supposed to be here yet.
Hey, I wasn't here until you just called my name.
You just said do it now. You did. I heard it in my ear.
What? You did?
Yes, you did.
You did. You said it.
You said it. I heard you. In my ear.
I swear to God, it was mute.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard you. Go back to licking the Cat 5 cable.
Okay.
No! Oh. I'm telling you, folks, he'll do anything I say. Anything.
You hold great power.
I hold great power. Over to Screwball. Oh, Screwy, by the way, I have your patches.
Really?
Yes. They were shipped to me, and I have them. I will have them for you. This week, yes. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 5:18. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll run commercial, and then we'll get everybody from the chat in and see what kind of questions they have for Glittering Karen for Equestria LA and what's going on. So, let me pick one here. Let's pick one. You know what? We're going to do that one. So, we shall be right back in a couple of minutes with your questions for Glittering Pony. So, hang out.
Every year, 10,000 baby Manticores never live to see their first birthday. Those who do will be hunted for their fur, or worse yet, for their stingers, the venom used in voodoo rituals in the farthest reaches of Equestria. You and I can help, along with EMF. For only 5 bits a month, you can sponsor a baby Manticore. You'll receive a booklet telling you the name of your little bundle of fur and picture updates every month. Oh, how cute. Your bits will put life-giving medicine into a helpless little body, nourishing food into a little stomach. Please help us here at the Equestrian Manticore Fund and make sure that all of Celestia's creatures are treated with kindness and respect. Can you think of a better reason not to call EMF right now and give these wondrous creatures a chance at life? Call now! If you want to.
I'm telling you, man. Every time. I'm okay. Trust me, I'm all right. She already gets my bits. What about you? Will you give up that couple Luna bucks a week for the Manticores? I'm sure you will. But if you don't, take those bits and go to We Love Fine. Because they have all the Fluttershy things you need. All of it. From bags to shirts to posters. Hats. Everything. And if you use our code EFR10, you'll get 10% off the entire order. Including the shirt for this very program. If you look up Stay Brony. So, you do that. Because I'll be very upset if you don't. And Fluttershy will be very upset if you don't. I'm sure she will. Screwball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. I've been here for a while now.
I know. I know now. Yeah. So,
I never knew, Glitter and Pony, that you were the one behind the Cookie Monster Twilight picture.
Oh, okay. I colored that. I am not the original artist.
Oh, you're not the original?
No, I colored it for her.
Nonetheless, it's the most adorable picture ever. My heart melts every time I see it.
That's why I had to color it. I was like, that's too cute to stay black and white.
Yes.
And it was just like a really rough sketch.
Awesome.
It's adorable. It's just, oh my god.
Oh, and by the way, anybody who's waiting for new commercials, they're right here. This is the hard drive that crashed on me while I was working on new commercials. So, it's been saved. Everything in here is saved. I just have to put it back in the computer and go back to work. But it's been a busy week. So, it's coming. So, don't worry. New stuff's coming. Screwy.
Yes.
Questions.
This one is from Chaotic Harmony. Question for Glitter. Where in Equestria did you get that OC pony?
That's a really funny story, actually. I kind of sketched her out, I don't know, back late first season. And I couldn't decide if I wanted her to be a unicorn or Pegasus. And I was like, whatever, she's just going to marry Suet. And I turned her into an alicorn. And then, like, first episode, season 2, all my friends start going, oh my god, your pony's in the show. Oh my god, your pony's in the show. Because she's on the stained glass and it's actually Celestia.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, oh, I need to change her. But then I got chatting with, some of the people on the show, and they're like, nah, leave it. It'll be totally fun. So that's just kind of how that happened.
Huh. Leading on to that question from Imperius, these ones kind of put together, is how do your fans respond to your OC being an alicorn?
I hear a lot of people get hate for it, but I have never had anyone, say anything unkind about my OC, and if they did, I would just send sibs after them anyway. So
yeah, pretty much. Well, the thing
Yes.
the thing about that is people who make alicorn ponies just basically shove them in people's faces. And, I'm huge, I'm great, I'm huge, I'm an alicorn. But you made an alicorn pony and just sort of left it there. And just, doesn't try to, muscle anybody or I'm better than anybody else or anything. I'm just an alicorn. It just happens to be what I was born as, and that's just the way it is. So,
right.
yeah.
And she's small. She's pony size. I'm not trying to step on Celestia's golden shoes or anything like that.
Yes.
Question from Disco Dan, the Disco Man. Dusty, where can I get that shirt?
This shirt right here, the Wonderbolts shirt, you can get this from WeLoveFine.com. And remember, if you use EFR10, you're going to get 10% off that. If you order this one, you order mine. Do it.
Yes, do it. Do now. Just what I said earlier.
Disco, disco duck. Disco, what? What you're saying? I'm old.
Yeah, I won't comment on that. This is from Excuse me. This one's from Weapon Tolerate.
Hi, Whoopi.
Question: what gave you the idea of starting a convention in California?
Let's see. I saw the BronyCon live stream and said, "Oh, we could do that here, and we're right in the backyard of the hub, so we can certainly do it better." That's really all it came down to.
It's gonna be my first time in Los Angeles, so it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Los Angeles.
Oh, we'll have to
Los Angeles.
show you around. You've got to see more than just Disneyland.
Yeah. You gotta see the huge donut.
Okay, now I'm seeing chat go on, and for the record, Brockert and I are good friends, so that is friendly competition right there, and we totally
Yes.
support each other.
Yes. So,
Aw.
enough of that.
Oh. Sorry. Thanks. I just got supper handed to me. Woo! Woo! And now it's gonna go cold. Yeah! So this one... keep choking, damn. This one's from Pink Pear Apple. Question, Dusty, is will you be putting candy in the afro for Halloween?
No. There no candy goes in the afro. Candy goes in the pockets. God. I got this beautiful bathrobe, right? Beautiful bathrobe with pockets. See the pocket there? Pocket, that's where the candy goes. In the pocket. So.
By the way, I gotta ask, are you guys gonna do anything for Halloween at all, or?
Probably we'll have some candy for the kids, but that's sort of like the evening before I fly out. So I fly out at noon. So mostly I'll be packing, and then some kids show up. We'll give them some Hot Wheels. We actually have some bunch of Hot Wheels, so we usually do
Nice.
Hot Wheels and the big candy bars. So we're the good house. So
Nice.
yes.
I'm basically working, so fun.
I'm right there with you. I'm working.
Yep, we have to work. We need our money.
Yep.
Sorry, just going through the questions. Oh, this one's from Brony N313. Question is, how excited are all of you for season 3, and what are you expecting / what do you want to see most? Besides Dusty working things out with Cheerily.
Go ahead, Glitter.
I'm really excited for season 3. I think it's going to be just as good as season 2. And I'm being careful what I say.
Because you know people.
I know
And
a
things.
lot of information. I'm really excited that they announced that it was going to be released on November 10th, because I was sitting on that information for a while and couldn't say anything. But I think it's going to be definitely mind-blowing for the bronies.
Yes. I'm seriously excited for the Wonderbolts episode. Seriously excited, because it's about dang time, that we see a bit more about what goes on with the Wonderbolts. So I'm very excited as to, how they're going to explain, the Wonderbolts versus the Blue Angels versus Rainbow Dash versus what's going on. So I'm very excited for that whole plot twist to just go and crash. That's my number one thing I want to see this year.
It's like season 1 was sort of like the introduction of the characters. Season 2 was the character development. Now season 3,
story.
Yep, plug your ears, everyone, because for those who do not like talking about season 3, but it's just that it seems like season 3 is going to be challenging them. Challenging their abilities. Like I seen that one that said Magic Duel. That's definitely going to be for Twilight. Seeing the Wonderbolt, that's going to challenge Rainbow Dash. It seems like that this episode is going to show, hey, these now it's time to put them to the test and see what they're actually capable of doing.
Yep, let's see it happen.
And that's why I'm so pumped. I'm just so excited for this season. It's going to be amazing. Did you guys even watch that 8-minute clip? I could not. I'm not going to watch that because that's a third of an episode. No.
Not watching it.
The only thing I saw was the video that was released at Comic-Con, because I was there. Otherwise, I've stayed far away because I already know enough that I don't need any more spoiled for me.
I've been putting myself into blind bag ponies and collector cards, so it keeps me away from seeing videos.
Mhm.
Yeah, seeing
You
that
should
sort
plan
of
a
stuff.
convention. That'll keep you away from.
That'll
seeing
keep you away
all-
from seeing a lot of things.
That'll keep you away from everything. I don't
Yes.
think I've seen a pony episode since June.
Well, we sit here, we watch them every night because we have dinner over there and we watch it on the big screen over here. So, right.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yes, so we just turn on the Netflix and go, okay, which episode do we want to watch now? There we go. That and Futurama and Classic Trek and...
I'm too caught up in Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, that's a good show. I've been watching that recently, and I've been watching it with my dad, and I gotta say, it's each episode you just want to see another because it just keeps leading on, and you're like, oh, I just want to see the next one.
Yeah, and I'm such a Disney nerd, so I absolutely love it.
Yeah, the tie-ins that it does is perfect. I really do enjoy it. I've also been watching The Walking Dead, of course, which is just a phenomenal series as well.
I don't watch TV.
What is this? What's wrong with you?
I watch Netflix and I
Ah.
see things on the internet. But there's been nothing on TV that's wanted me to come back on TV. I mean, I watched a sporting event. I watched the World Series last night. Watched my Tigers blow it again. But other than that, I don't really watch TV. I haven't, ever since like Bab 5 and the epicness of science fiction basically took a nosedive. There's almost been nothing on TV I wanted to watch. I hate cop shows. Hate them.
There's
with
too
a
many.
passion.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since Hill Street Blues, hate cop shows.
Law and Orders, you can't keep them in order.
Well, you can't keep Law and Order in order because they don't have any order. Almost every cop show out there is trying to be Hill Street Blues over again. Every freaking one. So it's like, I've seen enough of it.
Well, can't even watch football anymore, even though that's what's taking all the shows off TV right now. Because Peyton Manning's on the Broncos, and that's just depressing.
Depressing. And my Lions keep losing. But they won last weekend.
Oh, you're a Lions fan?
I grew up in Detroit, babe. Detroit, her.
Well, I grew up in San Diego, but I was an Annapolis fan.
Okay.
Because the Chargers suck.
The Chargers did stink for years. They're better now. But they stunk for years.
Sure.
They did. Screwy.
So I'll go on to the next question. This one is from Mac Attack for all. Is there anything you are most looking forward to about the con?
I am looking forward to seeing everybody I've been missing since Everfree Northwest. Because now Mando's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mando's actually going to be doing the panel with Will Anderson.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'm excited to see everyone that I haven't seen since Everfree.
Yes. The only thing that I'm missing is Peter and Andrew and those guys. I'm gonna miss them, but we'll have fun without them. It'll be awesome. But
Sadly. They will be missed.
They will be missed. Absolutely. I will raise a toast on Saturday night at 9 p.m. Pacific time toward Vancouver.
Yeah, those guys are fun.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Andrew, because I know you're watching. Andrew ghosts our show.
Does he?
Yes, he stops in every now and then. He ghosts the show. He'll get in the chat and watch the show every now and then. So.
Well, you just scared someone in chat.
Did I?
Yeah, everyone's like, what is this?
It's probably Andrew. I got to get up there. I'm planning a big, huge motorcycle trip to Vancouver next year because I want to go ride with him. He just got a brandy new Ducati that he's breaking in, so I need to get up there with the bike so we can go ride. It's gonna happen. Maybe I'll make a trip video for the show, and I'll take 2 weeks off and I'll go do this. I'll go take a ride and make a trip video. That'd be awesome. Next, Screwy.
This one is from, one second. This one's from Shika the Singing Pony. This is for everyone. How would you... Say again?
Nothing, I coughed.
Oh, okay. We'll say it again. No, just kidding. There you go. This one is for everyone. How would you start to save money to go cross-country for a con?
It depends on your financial situation.
Exactly.
You budget like you do anything else. Okay, say you only have X pocket of money a month, and you have to pay Y in bills and living expenses. So you have Z left over, right? So with Z, you have gasoline, food, blah, 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 unless you put that in X. But anyway, whatever you have left over, you can pay other bills with. Okay, what I do is I say, okay, my vacation bill is due every time I get a paycheck. So basically, I cut out a chunk of my paycheck and say that's the vacation bill. And I put it in a savings account. So by the time the con comes up, I've got X money in my savings account, and I can go to a con because I've paid for it for 3, 4, 5 months before the con happens. So I don't have to worry about money because I put the money away before I got there. Or I'll sell something I don't need. Like I had a surround sound system that I had when I owned a condo, which I don't need anymore because obviously I'm here with Lance. So I with Caroline, excuse me. So I sold it, and there was extra money to go to a con. So sometimes you sell stuff on Craigslist. Sometimes you just put money away as you're working, and that's usually the way you do it. Right?
Well, I have an
Yes.
automatic transfer that happens every paycheck. So $50 goes into a savings account every paycheck. But something else that I used to do when I was younger and working minimum wage jobs was, you go to the movies or you go out and eat with your friends or whatever. And I would just say, okay, instead of going out every week with my friends, let's go out every other week. And then that money that I would use, I put away.
Right.
And I save. And then little by little, it does build up.
So instead of buying that Coca-Cola or the candy bar or that, whatever little trinket,
$15 movie.
$15 movie, you put that money aside into a savings account. And then by the time the con comes around, you go, wow, where did I get all this money? Now I can have fun. So
Yep. Out of sight, out of mind. It's amazing.
it's giving up one thing to get another thing. So yeah.
Also, it's like for the younger ones out there who are still living with their parents or you don't have to worry about bills, you don't have to worry about that sort of thing unless you have a cell phone or something. But if you don't, then don't start buying like video games and stuff.
Right.
And like you guys said just there is just save up because since you don't have bills and or actually if you don't have a job, get one.
Yeah, if you don't have a job, get one.
Instead of feeding off your parents for money, get a job and start saving. It can add up a lot quicker than you think. So
it means so much more to you if you put the work in to get it than just having it handed to you.
Especially with the seasonal hiring for the holidays.
With seasonal hiring for holidays, there are
Yes.
tons of retail jobs out there,
And they're temporary.
yes.
and they're temporary, so you can work through the holidays, and they'll fire you anyway.
Yep.
And
Like-
then you collect unemployment.
Then you collect unemployment. Target, Walmart, any of
The mall.
the malls. Just go to the mall and like apply at every freaking store, and then if you're old enough, one of these people will hire you for the rush, and then come January, you're back in school anyway. Done.
And
So-
if your parents are rich enough, you could also go by the whole do chores for them, work for them, be their assistant, basically. I did that before when I worked with my dad on carpentry. It's like an instant job, and honestly, I worked with him for so long. We built a barn, we built a garage, we built all sorts of crazy
Awesome
stuff,
things.
and I gained
Yep.
a lot of money out of it. So
I started out caddying golf clubs at 11 years old. Or was it 12? I
did that before, too.
caddied golf clubs for like 3 or 4 years before I became a busboy at a restaurant.
I babysat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Babysitting. I mean, you got the holidays coming up, so a lot of your parents' friends are going to need babysitters. If they're going to a holiday party.
newspaper route.
Pet sitting.
Pet sitting.
People
There
are
you
going
That
out of
works,
town.
too.
Dog walking. Lots of stuff to do.
I've done dog walking before, shoveling, or even mowing the lawn. for
Mowing
people,
lawns,
or
shoveling snow.
Shoveling snow, yes.
All that
All those
stuff.
work, so
Yep.
perfect ways for money grabbing. There's endless possibilities. You just got to go out there and look.
Yes.
Loan sharking.
Loan sharking. There you go. Loan sharking. If you can loan shark, you don't need the money because
Yeah,
how are you going
exactly.
to loan the money to whatever? Next.
So this one is from Thunder Tempest. Question for all: if you could have a guest spot in Friendship is Magic, what would you like to voice and why?
Ooh. You know, if I could get a guest spot in Friendship is Magic, I would either voice a Diamond Dog, because that'd be fun, or I would voice some type of Iron Will style character where he's over the top. You know, just all that kind of. I love what Iron Will does. So I would love to have some sort of character like that. You know, it just, even if it was like a side character that was like in the background and said 5 lines, I'd do that. I mean, I would ride my motorcycle to Vancouver to do 1 line. I would. But yeah, who knows? I mean, I'd never in my wildest dreams could even imagine that I'd ever get that. But that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I guess I live out in the sticks of San Diego where there's like farmland, so it would be kind of fun to do like an Apple Family voice. But I think my dream voice would be a villain, definitely.
Yes.
Because it's so fun to play bad when you're not bad.
Absolutely.
I don't know why, but I always thought I would be the Screwball voice. Even though Screwball's a girl, and since I have such a manly voice, it wouldn't work out.
Yes.
Who says that Screwball's a girl?
Ah, good point. Well, it's the nose that gives it away usually, and sometimes the eyes too, because you know that the males have the more square, more flat nose, while the females have the smaller, more roundish nose. But even then, honestly, when Tabitha did Derpy's voice, she thought Derpy was a guy.
Yep.
And when she did the voice, it still fit in perfectly. I actually loved that voice. And maybe I could just, do it.
Maybe Screwball is a fabulous drag queen.
Ooh. Fabulous! Yes. I can see that, actually.
You really can see that?
I've been to another number of drag queen shows, man. That's a hoot. Drag queen shows are fun. Oh, my God.
Ooh, in L.A. they're really great.
Oh, in L.A. they're awesome. Up here in San Francisco?
Oh, yeah. San Francisco's got great drag shows.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to do some auditioning, huh?
Yep.
Voiced by Tim Curry, we can go to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got to play a motorcycle in a live show for Rocky Horror.
Did you?
Yeah. There was a live show, and I played the motorcycle. No, I played the motorcycle.
Yeah, but his motorcycle?
Yeah, because basically they had a motorcycle with no motor in it, right? It was just a rolling chassis. So when he chased around the Transylvanians, I pushed the motorcycle. So therefore, I was in the program as motorcycle.
Oh, nice. Not as glamorous as War
Not
Horse,
as glamorous, but it was fun.
Still awesome.
If you want something visual.
Yeah. So this one is from Nathan Barlow on Twitter.
Nathan!
Nathan! He makes these awesome OC pony posters.
Yes, you do.
And he was wondering if you would like one.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, of course you.
Yes, I would love one. I love when people draw artwork for me because I do so much of my own artwork.
Yes.
I love to see other people's art.
I love to see other people's interpretation of my characters.
Exactly.
Yeah, see what they're going to do with it.
When people draw Screwball, I always just assume it's for me. I'm so attached to the character now. It's like I really think that she's my OC now. I don't know if that's bad or not, but oh my god, do I love it.
I'll have to introduce you to one of our staffers named Kyle. His OC is Featherweight because he looks just like Featherweight.
Oh, does he
so
now?
he doesn't even have an OC. He just uses a pony character.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
We totally get along then.
Yeah.
So this one is from James Justice.
Justice will be done.
I always love his name. It's so amazing. Question for Dusty: were you mad at Big Mac when he dated Cheerly during Hearts and Hooves Day?
No, I wasn't mad because Charlie and I had been broken up for years. So, I mean, we were twittering back and forth, but nothing had come of it yet, So basically, she can date whoever she wants. No skin off my nose. But now we're sort of like, we had a lunch together, and we're sort of twittering back and forth now, and we're more friendly than we were, at the beginning of summer. So you never know where it's going to go. So she's a little busy with school. Now the school's back in. She's a little busy. So, and I'm doing my thing on the weekends. So it's kind of hard to get together for lunch. But, you never know.
So this one is from Draco. Question for all. With the Brony game competitions beginning to take off, should more cons do tournaments?
That is a sticky wicket. Because I know that they did one in the Midwest, and they had a lot of room to do it in. They had, they could get hay bales and all kinds of stuff fairly easily because of the Midwest, right? But when a con starts putting on those kind of things, they become liable for injury, no matter what. So if somebody is tossing a hay bale and wrenches their back and goes to the hospital, the con could be liable for that. Or if somebody gets hurt really badly, so it'd be great to have that kind of fun, but you have to watch yourself as a convention putting on those kind of events.
California's a real stickler for legal wording and releases and how they're written. So I mean, you would basically have to have an essay stating, yes, I will not sue the con if I get hurt, regardless of whether it's my fault or not. It just would get really too involved, and the insurance needed for that is
would
a little
break most conventions.
Over the top, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I could see a convention needing like a $3 million policy, which would completely break them.
We needed a $2 million policy for our convention.
Yeah, and they're not even doing anything risky.
Right.
So.
Oh, it's so risky, going to watch people talk and talk with friends and stuff like that.
Well, you
might break an arm.
You never know. I might stub my toe, break my toe, and never be able to walk again.
We could catch on fire.
Good.
We could spontaneously combust. Oh wait, that's bringing back the days of BronyCon and fire.
Yes.
Well, it is fire season in Southern California.
It is.
So you never know.
The Santa Anas are up.
Yes, it's very dry right now. We could catch on fire.
That wouldn't be fun at all. I'll tell you that.
No.
So this one is from Thunder Tempest. Question for Glittering Pony: who's your favorite artist, both in and out of the Brony community?
Well, there you go.
Who's my favorite artist in and out of the Brony community?
Yeesh.
Oh, yeah.
I follow so many artists. That's really hard to say because it's like I like everyone for different reasons.
What's your top?
I'd have to go to my DeviantArt page. Wow. Just to look at who all I'm following. I really like, well, obviously, I'm going to make Dusty drink. JJ. I love his Tumblr. Princess Celestia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I really enjoy, is his name Mickey Monster?
Yes.
He does all the Discord squeezing the ponies.
Yes, Mickey Monster.
I like, how do you say their name? It's an artist from Mexico. They do really incredible work. I don't remember how to say their name, though. I'll look it up really quick. I don't know. I really like everybody's artwork. I love how they interpret it, how they interpret the show, and how they kind of run with it. Crappy/Cosmic Unicorn for a while was really big on my list. Oh, Citrix 5 is the name of the artist from Mexico. You can see him under my favorites on my page.
Cool.
They do some really beautiful work. And then Centivi 5, or Centivi V, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside of the pony world for artists, there's an artist for a long time that went as Bree Chan on DeviantArt. She did a lot of Disney work. Her stuff's really good.
Mm-hmm.
There's an artist named Makani on DeviantArt. She does a lot of Gears of War, Guild Wars, and Harry Potter artwork. She's really good. But if you're talking professionally, I can't even list a professional artist that I don't like.
Yeah.
So everyone,
Mm-hmm.
all the artists.
All the artists. So this one is from iVinyl. Question is, what are the panels that you are looking forward to most?
The panels that I'm looking forward to most.
Yes.
I'm definitely looking forward to, obviously, the show panels. I think we're going to have some mixes that are going to go over really well. You know, with Brenda Critchlow and Michelle Krieber and Andrea and Tara, they all love to play to the audience. Yeah. So they're totally going to just steal the show, I think, especially with the guys not there to kind of take it away from them. The Lauren Faust panel, I think, will definitely be good. And I really, I'm really interested to see one called Sound is Magic. I've heard a bunch of things about, you know, using sound effects and all that kind of stuff to create an episode. So that looks like it's going to be pretty good. I want to see them all, and I'm not going to get to see any of them. I'm going to have to catch them on the live stream later.
Oh yeah, you're going to be busy. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be busy. Do you have me down for anything? I don't even know.
Well, never mind. Not going to talk about that. But I was going to have you working VIP security.
Oh. We'll talk.
It's kind of unnecessary now.
It's kind of unnecessary now, but yeah. You know, if you want to stick me around to VIPs, I'm not going to say no. Not at all. But next. Next.
This is from Chaotic Harmony. Question is, if you see, I like this one. If you see a little girl dressed up as a pony for Halloween, what will be your reaction?
I will squee. Yep.
Squeeze them, hug them, dip them in honey, and eat them up because they're so cute. These ponies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, give her all the candy.
Yes. There's a funny little story that Baron Engel, who was the surprise guest for the season finale of this show 3 weeks ago, works at a retail store, and a lady came in with her daughter who had the white Princess Celestia doll, you know, the one with the flapping wings and says things, and she was throwing a tantrum, and the mom turned to the daughter and said, "Now, what would Princess Celestia think about how you're behaving right now?" And she looked at the doll and basically stopped immediately. He said he died. He said it was the cutest thing he ever saw in his life.
Aww.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still resonating with the kids, people. It's not just us. So.
When I was walking over, I used to work at a Faux Lab, and which was attached right inside a superstore. And when I was walking over to it, I was going by the toy section, and I seen this little boy looking at the Pinkie Pie toys at the time. And I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. He's already a mini brony. But then all of a sudden his mom comes up and then grabs his hand. He's like, no, those are for girls. And I pause and I stop right at the aisle. I'm just like looking at her and like, should I say something? And next minute, this big burly man, which is clearly the dad, walks right next to him. I'm like, no, I'm not saying anything.
No.
And I just continued walking.
God. People.
I have a friend who's got a 4-year-old son that watches ponies, and Nightmare Moon is his favorite character, and he just, hands down, will refuse to believe that it's a girl show. When people tell him, he goes, it's a girl and a boy show.
Absolutely.
And it's really funny. And he also watches a lot of Dragon Tales. So I tried to explain to him that certain voice actresses were the same people, and he's like, I don't understand. Yeah. He's all, no. Pinkie Pie is Pinkie Pie. Fluttershy is Fluttershy. And the girl, I don't remember her name, that's who it is.
I really wish that the season had started a little earlier, because I was just thinking to myself, you know what? I could have Halloween King Somber. Couldn't I have like pulled off King Somber? I'm pretty sure
Yes.
I could have done that. So maybe next year.
Hey, we talked to the hub about getting it released earlier because we
Yeah.
wanted to show the premiere at our con.
Yeah, and they won't let you show it.
Yeah.
Remember, it's King Sombra, not Somber.
Oh, that's right, Sombra. Sorry,
Sombrero.
King Sombrero.
Everyone's been making that reference. Darn you, Saber Spark.
He comes from Mexico City, eh?
He
Does
actually
he look like
looks
Verity's dad? I don't know what he looks like because I haven't seen him.
Good.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I've only seen like one little snippet of him, and it's like, okay, well, we'll see, what he looks like. But he looks like this epic dude. And it's like, oh,
He's epic. He's actually pretty epic. At first, when I first saw him, I'm like, it looks like it was made of Pony Creator. But then I realized, you know what? Actually, honestly, he actually does look pretty cool. You gotta admit.
cool. Next.
There's just awkward silence there. This one is from Wub and Tolerate. To Glittering Pony. Simple enough. Have you heard the Brony musicians' music yet? If so, which is your favorite song out of all of them so far?
I have heard Brony musician music because despite working convention prior to that, I was on the internet a lot. I have to say, Mando Pony, hands down, is my favorite musician. I was in Vancouver after Everfree Northwest, and I got to see him play for a really small kind of breakdown film that Ashley Ball is putting on. And, you know, it was just like in a garage with him and Bajati from Everfree and, you know, me and Final Draft. And it was just crazy. He's so talented in person. It's totally
Crazy
insane.
good.
Totally insane.
Crazy good.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Mando is Sib's favorite as well.
Yep. It's like when I first met him at Everfree Northwest, it's like he comes over to me. It's like, Dusty. And I was like, I grab him and pick him up. He goes, oh. I was like, no, dude, that's good. It's cool. It's like
He's so
just
sweet.
Oh yeah.
He's the nicest guy.
He's walking around with a rarity tattoo on too. It was awesome.
I loved chatting with him and loved interviewing him twice, and I can't wait to see him again. He's the coolest guy, and I just keep telling him and his mom, I'm like, I can't wait to see Mando again.
Yep.
I think he's moving to Arizona.
He's trying to move to Phoenix. His family is stuck in Michigan right now because his dad's working a job in Michigan. So
If he moves to Phoenix, I'm going to visit him all the time.
Yeah, if he moves to Phoenix, I'm going to bring him out here and we're going snowboarding.
Nice.
Yep.
I wish I could join you. I'll go snowblading with you guys. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it'd be awesome.
I've been skiing basically most of my life.
I should set up like next winter. I should set up the Brony ski lodge. You know,
Oh yeah.
rent a ski lodge up in Lake Tahoe and see how many bronies want to come.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I'll grab the flight tickets. I'll go right then and there.
There you go. I guess I have a project for next year. So
I'll stay on the bunny slopes, but I'll totally come.
cool. Well, we'll put you on an inner tube and shove you down the hill.
Oh, that would be fun, but I want to get better at snowboarding.
Yeah, snowboarding is awesome.
Snowboarding, I couldn't get into snowboarding. I'd skied most of my life, and I just got into snowblading. And snowblading is a really fast sport. I love speed. Basically, ever since I was skiing, I always like to, instead of doing the carving, I always just right downhill. And when I got into snowblading, I'm like, this is so much faster and a whole lot more fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I just thought of that I actually really like, going back to that question,
Yeah.
is I think on YouTube, or if you download his music, it goes, his name is the Bellmaker, but I don't think that's his name. But he does all these really pretty instrumental, like the Equestrian Anthem and all that.
Cool.
His stuff is good.
Ponyphonic.
yeah.
Ponyphonic just released the Celestia song.
Oh, I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah.
She's my favorite pony.
Yeah, because he had, of course, The Moon Rises, and now he did one for Celestia, which is just, oh my god.
Does it rival Not a Clever Pony? Because
Oh yeah. Oh, better.
their Luna stuff is
Better.
pretty good.
Better.
Oh,
And I
nice.
love Not a Clever Pony, but better. Remember how we were talking? Remember how we were talking that I wanted Lion King on Broadway, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the guy, Ponyphonic. This is the guy that made me think that. Okay.
Oh.
His music. Look up Ponyphonic on YouTube after the show because you're gonna die.
I'll definitely look him up.
You're gonna die. Yes.
Oh, they're really good. I love the Celestia one.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard the Luna one yet, though. Actually,
What?
I haven't yet. I know I'm bad.
You know what? You don't get your box of Smarties until you watch it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
You know what? That's a win-win right there.
Well, there you
I'll
go.
do it.
Next.
So this one is from Carbon Symphony. For Glittering Pony, what advice would you give to a beginner artist?
What advice would I give to a beginner artist? Don't do what I did. Take classes. Learn from people. I'm self-taught. My foundation is not necessarily up to par. So, practice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the basic shapes. Ponies are definitely difficult to draw because they are such basic shapes. They're circles and ovals and these straight lines. It helps to really draw what you see in your environment. So go outside and look at a tree or look at houses or whatever and just get it down as quick as you can, because sometimes it's all about just confidence in your lines.
Yep.
And knowing that what you're putting down is strong as opposed to making sure that your shape is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely classes and just practice.
Practice.
Everybody will tell you, but
learn.
Show your work
Yeah.
off. Ask for critiques and don't be offended if people give you a good critique. If people are being jerks and just, oh, your stuff sucks. It's like, okay, shut up. I don't care what you say, but talk to people who or talk to people who aren't artists that, either they like it aesthetically or they don't. That's the best way to go about it. Get advice.
Mm-hmm. If you learn to draw what you see, not what you think you see, okay? So say you're looking at your hand, okay? What do you see? You see a box with tubes on it. The tubes can bend. See that? Tubes bend. So you have now 1, 2, 3 tubes. And in any angle, it's always a tube in a box. So if you think of it more as a tube in a box, then you can draw it. If you think of it as a hand, you go, oh my God, it's not looking like a hand. Well, of course it's not. It's a tube in a boxes. You got to think about that. Think about shapes. Think about when you're drawing, everything is a shape. Everything is a shape. A flat screen TV is a big old freaking rectangle. A chair is an L shape with a bunch of tubes on it. That's, if you start thinking about what it's made of, what it's made up of, then you can draw its skeleton or its base and then put the details in later. Think about it that way.
Yeah,
And if you go ahead.
I can't even see my hand the right way again. That's all I see now is a box with tubes. Like, what is this? What is this creation? I wish I had a hoof.
There you go.
It's
Hoof.
simple. It's straightforward.
It's a hoof.
Well, and if you have the chance to scan your artwork in or take a photograph of it and get it on your computer, if you're looking at something and you can't figure out what looks wrong,
Yep.
flip the image so it's, opposite of itself.
And you can also just use your bathroom mirror.
Or use your bathroom mirror, and then you'll go, oh, that's what's wrong. That line is not right, or this isn't, correct. And that helps a lot too.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
So this one is from, where did I put it? Oh, here we go. This one's from Fennekus Kitsune. I always think I say your name wrong. I hope I'm saying it right. but question for all: which show staff / special guest are you most excited to see at EQLA?
I hope I get a few minutes to say hello to both Tara Strong and Lauren Faust, because I didn't get to say hello to them at any of the conventions I've been to so far, because everybody's been busy. So I hope I get a few minutes to say hello.
I had a good chat with Tara Strong when I was at Everfree Northwest. But I'd love to see her again. Last time I was chatting with her, I wanted to get a signature for my friend, and then so she's like, "Oh, you're doing this for your friend? That's so adorable." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I know." And then now I'm doing it again. One of my friends found out that she's the voice of Harley Quinn from Batman for the video games, and he's like, "That's so cool! You got to get this signed for me." And then so now I'm gonna get that to her, and I hope she remembers. And then she's like, "You're just the working man, aren't you? Just helping out everyone."
I gotta get some signatures for a very nice guy in England who's sending me the Rainbow Dash card.
Oh,
yeah. So the only thing he wants is some stuff signed. It's like, okay, I'll find one nice big thing and I'll have everybody sign it that I can find, and I'll send it to you. So.
I always enjoy talking to Andrea, but I think I'm going to enjoy most talking to Brenda again.
I'm Lauren Faust is also on my list, honestly.
I would love to get Brenda. I would love to get Brenda to voice like a commercial for my show, because I want to do a used cart commercial, sort of like a used car. And she does Ford commercials for the greater San Diego Bay Area. So I'd love to have her do her epic, car saleswoman's voice.
Yeah, she did it for us when we were in Vancouver. It's hilarious because her voice is
really funny. Yeah, so I'd love to do that.
Well, I don't know if there's any Southern California bronies in the stream right now listening, but Lauren and Craig McCracken were doing a panel speaking at CalArts yesterday at 5 p.m.
I know.
So, there's lots of opportunities to talk to her and see her.
So far away.
Sorry, I'm just typing something.
I hear that.
Trying my best. It's this stupid wood desk that echoes like no tomorrow. So this one is from Nathan Berlow. Question to all: are you going to cosplay when you go to EQLA, and who will you cosplay as?
I'm cosplaying as myself. That's about it. I've got nothing planned.
Cosplay.
Nothing planned. I've had no time to plan anything for cosplay. I mean, I might do it next year because now I've got an idea. So I think Glittering, aren't you going to be too busy to cosplay?
I'm going to be wearing my I totally know what's going on and I'm confident in not freaking out costume.
That's an awesome costume. That is an awesome costume. I've seen that. I've seen that costume on you. It's awesome.
I will just be running back and forth, like putting out, little fires here and there that come up at every kind of convention, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to wear a costume at all. I haven't worn costumes in years, though. I just do it for other people. I put makeup on other people. Are you going to be Captain Canada, Screwball?
That's pretty much. I'm
Canada.
probably going to wear the little Screwball hand, the Canadian cape everywhere I go again, because I got so many comments from people who are like, "Oh, look at that! Look, it's so awesome!" And everyone kept calling me Captain Canada, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do this again.
Funny.
Fun. We'll be able to see you across the convention hall.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone says it stood out. As soon as any Canadian saw me, they'd just run right up and like, "Oh, you're Canadian!" Even had some people that were at the hotel that weren't even part of the convention. They're like, "Oh, you're Canadian! That's so awesome!" And I had good conversations with them. So
you need to just straight face it and be like, "No, I'm not at all."
What gave you that idea?
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm just wearing this cape to make myself stand out. Okay.
I'm actually from Alaska.
Yeah. We're the cornered state of Canada.
I'm not from Canada at all, eh? Just put on a really thick, Eastern accent.
Yes. What's that all about?
I can't even do it. I can't. I'm not even gonna bother trying because it just makes my ears bleed.
Really? You can't say out? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. I don't know.
What's that all about?
Just spend a little time in Vancouver and you'll pick it up because there's a lot of people that speak like that over there, even though it's on the West Coast.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man, we don't get any French people or anything in our West Coast, so. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm just going through the questions. Pardon. This one's from Mac Attack. A question: do you have a favorite member of the CMC?
Sweetie Belle.
Scooty.
Apple Bloom.
What are you?
3-3. There you
3-3.
go. I have to admit it. I like Apple Bloom because of Michelle Creever. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just that Michelle Creever is such an amazing person. I always get a chance to talk with her on Twitter. Get a chance to talk with her when I was at the convention. I can't wait to see her again. That's another voice actor that I just can't wait for. So
Yeah, and she'll bust out Apple Bloom like at any time.
Oh,
for
yeah.
anything.
Yes.
Right, and she'll just bust it out. And when Everfree Network just put up her actually interviewing Claire Corlett with Sweetie Belle
Right.
together, and that was just a freaking riot. What are you talking about? I don't know.
She's like
just
a
keep laughing.
one-person show
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
That girl has so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Yes.
her around Mando Pony, and it's nonstop.
Yeah,
The two of them
yeah.
are like kids in a candy store.
Yeah. Oh, this one is from James Justice. I love saying that. I don't know why.
Is James coming to Equestria LA?
Yeah.
He has to meet two of my staff members who also have the last name Justice.
James Justice. If you're on IRC, say something now.
While we're
Well,
waiting,
while
say the
that's
question.
happening- Yeah, I was just gonna say. So the question is, who are your favorite cartoon characters outside of My Little Pony?
Ooh, good one.
I like Rapunzel from Tangled, from the newer stuff. Sleeping Beauty from the older Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. Totally hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Those are
yes.
good. I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go way deep. I like Thundar the Barbarian. It's one of my favorite cartoons ever, from
Yes.
way back in the 70s. So I like Thundar and I like Ookla from then. Go back to Battle of the Planets, which is Science Ninja Team Gatchaman, and I like Jason from how he was originally written as a before they dumbed him down for American television. And then probably for modern stuff, I liked Dexter's Lab, but I loved Mako as in Brain Not Working. Somebody help me. I'm sorry, I'm coming down off the Novocaine now. As you see, I'm yawning. I'm coming down off the Novocaine.
I don't even know who you're talking about. Mako?
Mako. You don't know Mako? The guy who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's wizard in Conan the Barbarian? That was Mako. That's his name. It was the actor. What was his name? Mako.
Oh,
And he
I
played.
haven't seen that cartoon, I guess.
No, that was the live action movie.
Oh,
Conan the
okay, 'cause
Barbarian.
they were talking about cartoon characters,
Yeah, I know they are.
right?
But
Yes,
he
no?
he voiced in Samurai Jack. He voiced the evil guy, Brain Not Working.
Oh,
Novocaine.
yeah. Yeah.
Aku. Thank you, Novocaine. I love you too. So he voiced Aku. So I loved Aku because he was just basically way out there. I loved what he did with Aku. So that was one of my favorite, probably one of my favorite cartoon characters of the last decade. So
Did you ever watch the Flintstones cartoons, like the super, super, super old ones?
Oh, yeah.
And they would segue to like this caveman superhero guy. What was the name of him? 'Cause he
Captain
was pretty
Caveman.
funny, too. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Captain Caveman. Yeah, that
That's
guy.
him.
Yeah, that guy.
Simba the Last Dinosaur.
Oh, for cartoon characters, I've been getting into Gravity Falls a lot recently, so those are the ones that are currently standing out. Is like Dipper and Mabel. Those two are just so funny, so
Yeah.
funny. I love that show.
I have not seen a Gravity Falls episode yet.
Oh my gosh, you have to.
Have
M.A.
to.
Larson writes for him.
Oh, okay. I go watch.
Yeah.
I go watch.
You're sold.
I'm sold. I'll go watch right after this, after I clean everything up here. So I'll watch them tonight.
I can't think of any other cartoons offhand, but yeah, that's one. So this one is from from Spitfire.
Spitfire. Spitfire's watching my show. How?
Spitfire.
I didn't know they had like internet at Wonderbolt headquarters.
They have ways. Magic internet.
I'm telling you.
Question is Luna or Celestia?
Everybody knows my pick. You know, we're only like a week away from the election, and I know everybody knows my pick.
Celestia's
Everyone knows
best
my-
movie.
Celestia.
Oh, we got Celestia over here.
Yep.
We're Lunas. We're all for Luna.
We're all for Luna.
Well, Luna's turning into a little bit of a Celestia. She started trolling people pretty good.
Yeah, she did. But
So
she wants to
There's
bring
not enough
she wants to bring
for
true
Celestia.
capitalism to Equestria, where every pony makes all their bits for themselves. There's no socialized medicine. There's no boot kissing to Celestia. It's all take care of yourself.
Hey, that was Rarity's choice.
Yeah, sure it was. Sure it was.
And-
It wasn't any of the subsidies that she gave her for Carousel Boutique.
Look, it's probably that they're just figureheads because there is a mayor of Ponyville, and why would there be a mayor if you've got a princess?
True, but there has to be like dukes of the different areas. So they might be using mayors as dukes. You never know.
Oh, that's true.
So this one is from Screwloose. Screwloose makes these amazing patches that we spoke of earlier, and Screwloose was wondering if you would like a patch of your cutie mark.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
that would
say
be
yes.
That would be great. I think I could even get a cutie mark picture to Screwloose.
Yes.
Awesome.
If they tweet at me or they send me a message on DeviantArt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I put your Twitter on to ZILC, so you got it there, Screwloose, so have
Yep.
at it.
James Justice isn't going to be at Equestria LA.
Aww.
By
But my
the way,
Stafford-
Screwloose, how do you operate the machine with those things on your hooves? I don't know. I just question.
That's called talent, just straight up.
Straight up talent.
What do you mean operate the machines?
Well,
Screwloose is clearly a patient, not a doctor.
Oh.
Ouch. Yes.
I don't know what to say to that.
Twinkle is a
Oh, so-
background pony that needs more love.
Ah.
Speaking of ponies that get no love.
There's a lot of background
like-
ponies that get no love.
Yeah, I like Colgate, and there's not enough for her.
There's tons for
She's-
Colgate. Colgate's got
Yeah,
her
I
own.
did.
Colgate has her own freaking party cannon of Colgate.
Really?
Yeah, she has her own Colgate toothpaste cannon commercial for crying out loud.
Oh, I love the brush on. Okay, I take that back. I just remember
She's
the
got
song.
tons of
Oh,
stuff.
people are asking who Twinkle is. She's a cream pony with pink hair, a unicorn, and I think she has blue stars for her cutie mark.
Mm-hmm.
You see her mostly in Sisterhood Social. She's a spectator. And I think Pinkie Pie says hi to her in the Smile song.
Aw. There's a lot of actual other show ponies. Like there's a Harry Potter pony in the background at one point. There's the Thor
Yep.
pony, which was in Super Speedy Sour Squeezy. I think was where you first saw her.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they could make more of those. I haven't seen much of those two, unless you Google it and put in a Harry Potter pony. Then someone would probably just show the actual screenshot of him in the background. But other than that, you don't really see much else. And I wish people could tie in the shows more because I like it when people do spoofs and stuff like that.
Yep.
There's a lot of good ones out there.
I am talking about Moon Dancer, but the fandom calls her Twinkle. Although all the people from the 80s would call her Moon Dancer.
Mm.
I think she's also listed as Twinkle on her little background character sheet.
Huh. Yeah.
Cool.
So this one is from Brony N313. What is your favorite season 2, season 1 song?
One from each, or just in general?
One from each.
I really like Perfect Stallion, actually, from season 2. I think it's adorable. I like that whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I love.
season 1, I like the opening theme. I mean, I know there's so many great ones, but being an MLP level from the 80s, the opening theme is just so reminiscent of all the other ones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And people give the opening theme crud, but I find it fine. I mean, people, oh, it's all girly. No, it's fine. It's awesome.
The
Okay.
full-on theme, like the actual full theme. Honestly, I always tear up when they I just love it. I actually really do like it. That would actually probably be my season 1 song. For season 2, would have to be "Smile, Smile, Smile," without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. I like This Day aria the best out of everything, and me and Caradwin have arguments over it, but I think that's the best song in season 2. And then Art of the Dress for season 1. Just so well done.
This Day Aria is very clever.
Yeah,
on what,
very clever on how it
they
works.
did.
Yeah.
If you know anything about music, with the false cadence and genuine cadence. Yeah.
If you really look into the song, oh wait, no, that's a different song. I was thinking of BBBFF. What am I thinking? I actually, if you were to ask, if you were to actually ask Dan Ingram about some of the hidden features behind This Day Aria and BBBFF, there's some pretty interesting facts, but I cannot remember them for the life of me because it has to do with, like, you have to have your knowledge of music to understand. Yeah. But I do love This Day Aria. It was actually a pretty good one too. It had the amazing Disney vibe to it, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
it really did. Loved it. So this one is from Thunder Tempest. I don't think I haven't asked this one yet. I don't think. Glittering Pony. How did you get into My Little Pony?
I was living in Japan, and they get a lot of the prototyping toys and stuff, but, well, at least back then in the 80s, before America did. So I just, every couple weeks when they would bring out a new one, I was at the store with my mom getting another pony, and then they started airing the cartoons, and that was kind of like the only one that was on in English other than Rainbow Bright. So, just got submersed in that, turned into a total horse lover because of it. And 3.5 is probably where I fell out of love with My Little Pony, and thank goodness Lauren Faust brought it back so well, because if not, that would have been the end of my love affair with My Little Ponies.
Yep.
This one. Oh.
So Screwy, we are at the end of the show. I know.
No.
We're having fun, but we have one more question. The one you've been saving. I know the one you've been saving.
I usually save
You usually save one or two. So.
Yeah, I actually have 3 saved, but I guess let's see which one should I go for. Okay, I'll just go for this one. This one's from iVinyl. Question for Glitter Pony. What is your favorite episode/episodes?
Favorite episode/episodes.
Episode.
I really enjoyed, and I'm gonna butcher the names because I haven't seen them in a while. What was the episode where Zecora gets introduced, and they all get poisoned with the poison joke?
Oh, damn! Bridal Gossip.
Bridal Gossip.
Yes, I love that one, and I really, really like Sisterhood Social.
Yeah, that one was really cute. I like that one too.
Oh. The question was just for you. I was about to tell you mine, but I told
also
like
like an episode in season 3 a lot.
I know you do, and you won't tell me about it. So.
And I won't tell you about it, but I love it.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying.
What?
Just saying.
Just saying.
You saw an episode of season 3. Is that what you just said?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I cannot confirm or deny.
She cannot confirm or deny those rumors. Cannot confirm or deny those rumors that an episode of
Those
season 3
stories.
has been seen by a fan outside of DHX. And with that, We're at the end of the show. So we're at the end of the show. Call-outs of the wonderful entertainment that you get to watch all week here on Everfree Network. Tuesdays, 7 p.m., we have Reading Rainboom, which is the group of people that take your favorite fan fiction and turn it into a radio play. So really fun to listen to that stuff. So catch them every other Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Then the QDR Crusaders will find and discuss the best fan art we have to offer in our fandom. And that is Tuesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Equestrian Inquirer, which is the comedy and news straight from Ponyville with Joe, Tech Rat, and LTT.
Look a moose!
See? He's getting it now. And that is Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Then, a new show here on Everfree Network with everybody's friend, Osaka Jack. Straight from Japan, will be interviewing community people from our fandom, and he's calling this Into the Spotlight. Into the Spotlight will interview some of the bronies or people in our fandom that don't have the upper echelon bright spotlight that some of us get. Not naming names. But anyway, that is going to be Wednesdays, either before or after the Equestrian Inquirer. I don't know because they didn't tell me. But we know it's going to be on Wednesday, so double check. And it's going to start this Wednesday, so double check the playlist on everfree.net later tonight. Sketchy Sounds Live Songcast is 2 hours of live acoustic music performed by Sketchy Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Why so early? Because he's in Scotland. That's why.
Ooh.
Brony Breakdown, Thursdays with Saber Spark and Paleo, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We all know what that show is about because it's awesome. Lunar Republic Takeover. Nightmare Moon will take over this radio program and go all request Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Saturday Night Songs with Michelle Krieber is Saturday nights. And that is Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And then Pegasisters Live, which is this wonderful fandom we have from the female point of view, as it were. And that is Sundays, 7 p.m. Pacific time. One Tricks Mixology, I'm told, is moving from after Lunar Republic Takeover to, I believe, Sundays. So, double check the schedule on everfree.net and find out exactly when that is going on. So, that is it for the show. I want to thank you all for coming. And this is the new layout for Season 2. Plus, we got an HD cam. Look at that. You can see the mustache in HD. Tell me, people, how do you like the HD? You like the HD? Because we're gonna keep that going on for a little bit. And with that, I want to thank everybody at Everfree Network for giving me the opportunity to do this. I want to thank Glitter for taking time out of her busy schedule trying to put on a convention to come and talk to us.
Oh, well, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. And Screwball for not escaping again.
Yeah. Or getting kidnapped.
Or getting kidnapped again. And I'd really like to thank Care to Win, who, without him this week, none of this would have happened at all. So, he knows what he did, and very, very thanks to him. So, and with that, again, no show next week, because Screwy and I are going to be in L.A. with Glitter, having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah!
So, expect... Oh, and I already know our guest for the week after is going to be King Harold from FOB Equestria. And we'll be talking about certain things. Because there's a contest going on, people. There's a contest going on. Starts November 1. Mustache growing contest. Fabulous, fabulous prizes. Check out. Go to Google. Put in Studley Stallion Stash Off. And you'll get all the information on how to do that. And you're going to want to get in on that. If you can grow a mustache, you're going to want to get in on that. Fabulous prizes. So, with that, we'll see you in 2 weeks. If you're going to be at Equestria LA, I'll see you there. All right? Ciao. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.